What's up, everybody? Welcome here inside the den for Sound Off Sports. Mike Davis. I'm joined by a guy who's helping up my alma mater out big time, okay? I went to Northwestern for grad school, so I do like myself the Wildcats, but undergrad, I went to the University of Miami. I'm a Miami Hurricane at heart. And Elija Lofton, former Bishop Gorman guy, won a state championship there, went 12-0, right? Number one recruit out of the state of Nevada, and now you're entering your second season with the Miami Hurricanes, but you haven't lost your love for Las Vegas, born and raised, right?
Yes, sir.
This is your hometown. You got a great event we're going to be talking about called the Back to School event. You're looking to do this for the second time around, but you're trying to make this a yearly thing. But let's talk a little bit more about you. Tight end. You were catching passes from Cam Ward, the number one overall pick of the draft. Tell us what you learned as a freshman, getting a ton of reps, getting a lot of game time. I think you caught a touchdown, you rushed for a touchdown, but you got a lot of good reps as a freshman and a four-star recruit. Tell us what your freshman season was like with the Miami Hurricanes.
Well, first it was a blessing because, without God, I wouldn't have been here today or made it this far. And it was fun, get to learn from Cam Ward and, a lot of other people that was at Miami that came before me.
Yeah, I heard Damian Martinez, Restrepo, all these guys, you were taking a lot of insight from them. Elijah Arroyo, just drafted by the Seattle Seahawks, from a tight end standpoint, because the U's got some pedigree. We're talking Shockey. We're talking Jimmy Graham. So for you to come into the U and be a tight end, what makes the U almost tight end you? When it comes, we think about Iowa, okay, of course. There's always talk of Iowa producing studs at that position. But what is Miami doing in particular to get guys to the league at that position?
Playmakers. There's a whole bunch of – you just name a bunch of playmakers. So tight end you, Miami want us to go out there and make plays as a tight end group. So I guess that's what it comes with, going to Miami and going to tight end U.
I like calling it tight end U. Cam Ward specifically, let's talk a little bit about him. Is it just he pops off the field as a guy? You played with a lot of big-time people playing at Gorman, competed at a high level. Did you just know while you were in practice, spending a whole year with him, this is a guy who's really – first pick overall potential? Does he play like that on a daily basis? What makes him special?
What makes him special, he's a great dude, a great character. He's open. He talks to people. He communicates. He explains stuff. He explains how he wants it. He explains what window you need to be in when the ball's coming, how deep your route is supposed to be. He's good on details on how he wants everything done. And
when you're transitioning from, I'm sure those details and all are critical when you're transitioning, even from a major program like Gorman, what's the big jump, even as you're entering year two? What are the things that translate from Gorman to a major D1 program like Miami? And what are the things that really separate somebody who's good in high school but needs to be able to demonstrate this at the collegiate level, top 25 type program? What are the differences that really come?
Well, I feel like the more difference is first off, high school is not more intense. It's more bicycle daisy, more cool.
Yeah.
You get work in, but it's more not as much pressure. When the next level is really a business for real, and you got to go in it's a job. Everybody that's in there is want to go to the next level. They're taking it seriously, and there's no playing around. I mean, it's fun, but it's more business way.
And there's pressure even the high school level with that stuff. And we're gonna circle back, so I want to talk about Carson Beck and all that stuff. But how old are you?
I'm 20.
You're 20.
Yes.
And I mean, what you're doing right now as a 20-year-old, thinking of the next generation and future kids is a special thing. You got this back to school event happening. You're doing everything. There's going to be, haircuts. There's going to be supplies. There's going to be food. There's going to be music. Giving back to the community. Why is this so special to you? Tell us what this means really to you and your heart to give back.
Because me growing up, I didn't really have that much as a kid. And there's always people that gave back to me and pushed me to always just never ask me to give them back anything. Just told me just make sure when you give back, just give back. When you make it, just give back to people that we get to you.
And it must be a special thing to do it in your hometown. This Friday, it's going to be going down 5:30 to 7:30. Let me make sure I got this address correct. 4160 South Durango Drive, Suite 120, Spring Valley area. Is this going to be a big homecoming for you to see, all these people who've been supporting you since day one, rooting for you day one, to now see their guy back in the community having a great year, freshman year at Miami under his belt. What is this going to feel like, the reception? What are you anticipating?
I just want to have fun, just give back and enjoy the event. There was a lot of work put in from my mom, my agent, Wasman, and people donating, and everybody's pitching in. So I just want to see everything come to the light and see everybody just have fun and get backpacks and stuff.
All right, so now this is this Friday, 5:30 to 7:30. Don't even worry about registration. You can just kind of come, show up, take it all in. It's going to be something you can expect year in, year out. Back to school is such a critical time for families. We know here at Fox 5 we do SOS Drive. It's always something we're trying to give backpacks and just supplies and things to kids in need so they can start the school year off right, and that's what you're really helping to do. So for you to think as a 20-year-old that deep and to consider other people is a special thing. Let's circle back, though, a little bit more to what's going on at the U. So, all right, so Cam Ward leaves. Number 1 overall pick of the draft. He takes you guys to big heights last year competing. But now this dude, Carson Beck, comes in from Georgia. Now, there's a lot of stuff, obviously. My producer's always asking me about, the Cavender twins and all that stuff. I don't care about the Cavender twins. I care about Miami football. Carson Beck, what have you learned? Have you spent time with this guy so far? Tell me what the guy's like.
He's a cool guy. He's a awesome guy, too, a good guy in heart. He also, same way as Cam, work hard. He likes the same way we talk about defenses, schemes. We already talking about the season.
So this is a guy, he's got a good football mind. What would you say is the thing that separates him? Because, I mean, obviously Cam, had flashes of Steve McNair, and had an athleticism, an arm, and just a really great feel for the game. What is the superhero power that Carson Beck brings to the quarterback position?
Breaking down the defense.
Really? And that's just coming to the line of scrimmage, kind of seeing what they're doing and being able to adjust and audible on the fly and just seeing what the defense is giving them.
Yes. He's really good at breaking down defense and throwing the ball into the windows and where the ball is supposed to be.
See, very interesting. Now, for you, who do you model your game after as a tight end? Did you, growing up, when did you really take to the tight end position? At Gorman, were you always in that spot, or did you start more wide receiver?
So I started as a receiver at first, and then I went to Gorman, and then my coach was like, no, you finna play tight end. And then they was like, this guy named Brevin Jordan? I'm like, no.
Oh, Brevin Jordan. Yeah.
Then they put me on Brevin Jordan, and then that's when they said I play like him. So ever since then, I just play at tight end. That's why everybody compared me.
Because Brevin, for another Miami guy, Texans, I believe, and this is a guy who's sneaky fast, but he's built. Like, because when I watch footage of you in film and tape, you're big. Like. You're taking, some people are taking some hits, and you're like, man, you're much bigger on even on the screen than a wideout. So you model your game after Brevin Jordan. Give me your Mount Rushmore of tight ends all time. I want to know.
All time?
Yeah. Let me hear, because this is what people want to know from Elija Lofton.
I got Brevin up there.
Brevin is on your Mount Rushmore?
Yeah. I got Jarvis. I got Kittle. Those are my top three.
Okay, so me, and listen, I'm 30, so 33. I mean, Gronk.
But
what do you think about Gronk?
Gronk is a beast. He's a different type of animal.
Yeah.
But like he was just more as powerful, just gonna run through your face, and he like more physical, or bully.
To me, because the NFL is shifting. I mean, have you seen a shift where there's a lot of these guys who don't really do what a tight end was traditionally supposed to do? So to me, when I like, it's like, how people say, I want my brain surgeon to, be from Harvard. I want my tight end to be able to catch and block, and that's why I like these guys like the Gronks, the Kittles, the guys who have that kind of physicality. Tony Gonzalez, of course, is up there, Antonio Gates. But Shockey and Graham are two big University of Miami guys. What's the big step for you this season? What do you need to demonstrate? What are you trying to show the world, especially Miami fans and everybody here from Vegas cheering you on? What's the next step for Elija Lofton?
Well, the next step is just a season and just go to war with the guys that we grind years in, days out. That's really the next step right now, is just get right through fall camp and get ready for the season.
All right. I like to hear it. Lastly, Cristobal, tell us a little bit about Coach. For people who don't know him well, what makes this guy special? He's definitely reinvigorated some juice at the U. What is it like being around this guy? What makes him a special?
He's a really super good coach, really good head coach. Me and him has a personal connection outside of football, so that's why me and him connect on a different level outside of football, and that's why I respect him so much, because he helped me with football and with life. And, like, he's just a good coach. Like, we go to practice, he want it done a certain way. We won't leave practice till it's done right. He's just a good coach. He brings the beast out of everybody on the field.
I like it because it's fascinating because having that pedigree, you got so much more in your future to attain and succeed at. But coming out of high school, 4-star prospect, top-ranked recruit in the state of Nevada, which is a major deal. And this is just by ESPN, 24/7 Sports. I mean, On3, all these big-time ratings and ranking systems. Just fell in love with your game. Obviously, winning that 5A state championship. But you chose Miami over Colorado, Texas A&M, Utah. What made you fall in love with Miami?
Cristobal.
It was coach.
Yes.
So much, just something different what you felt with him.
Yeah, like I said before, I even committed. Me and had a personal connection. Like, he was like a good role model in my life that I wanted to talk to him, open up to him about. He gave me the right stuff, the right answers, and what should I do, what should I not do.
See, that's a good thing. And OC Shannon, he's got a good experience with. I mean,
yeah,
is he kind of like the QB whisperer there? Is that?
Yeah. He's cool too. He got some plays. I like him too. Cause Dawson, he's good.
I like this stuff. I like what I'm hearing, especially as a former Hurricane. Sounds like we got a bright future ahead for this season, especially with you there. But guys, we got to remind everybody this Friday, the 25th, 5:30 to 7:30, Spring Valley. I'm going to say the address one more time, 4160 South Durango Drive, Suite 120, 5:30 to 7:30. This is a back-to-school event, something that's going to be going on for years to come in the community. Such a great young kid. I mean, you don't come off like a kid, man, but you're a kid, you're 20, and you're thinking about all the other kids getting ready for this back-to-school event. It's really special to have you here. Real quickly, I'm always curious about this. Before I let you go, being 20, do a lot of the guys on the team, do they know about like the heyday of the U, the history of the U? Like there's these 30 for 30s with the U and the U part, like that culture. Because me, when I was growing up, these guys, Santana Moss, Clinton Portis, Sean Taylor, there was a coolness associated with the U. Even, Howard Schellenberger, all these. There was a culture associated with this team where they had a swag. Is that something that's apparent with the guys on the team today, or do more people need to know really about that history?
No, I feel like you definitely go to South Florida, Miami, and you talk about the U. Everybody know about the U.
Okay, all right. See, I'm hoping about that because
you're not gonna hear too much out here, but you go to that side, they gonna know. Everybody know about the U.
It's all about the U. There you go. See, even my producer, he's a West Virginia guy, and he's making sure we do this. Elija Lofton, thank you so much for everything you're doing on the field, but more importantly, what you're doing in the community.
Thank you.
We appreciate you taking care of your hometown. 5:30, 7:30, this Friday, back-to-school event. It's going to be happening every year. Elija Lofton, back in town making a difference. We appreciate it. Good luck this season.
Thank you.